Hey, how's it going, everyone? In this video, I'm going to be talking about how I landed a WordPress job without any prior WordPress experience. This video could probably help too if you're just trying to get a job in tech in general. At the time, I was originally, well, at the time, I recently completed a coding bootcamp which focused on the MERN stack, MongoDB, Express, React, Node.js. So those were the type of jobs I was applying for, like internships and entry-level jobs, mostly on Indeed. Um, but before completing the coding bootcamp, I had been self-studying for about 6 months, and I built a portfolio of about 5 websites. The website itself, and then with like the portfolio website, with showcasing 4 other projects, linking 4 other projects that I completed on that portfolio website. Um, two of which were uh a full on the YouTube. I just went on YouTube and looked up full stack MERN walkthrough, and I did that and put those as 2 of my portfolios websites. And then I did another walkthrough and then edited the website afterwards to make it my own website. And then I did a project completely on my own. Actually, it was 5 websites. I did 3 walkthroughs, one edited that after the project I edited it to make it my own, and then one that I had made basically from scratch, and I was applying to mostly entry level web developer jobs that are mostly focused on the MERN stack, but it could be any entry level stack. I applied for it, and I saw a WordPress job, and I didn't know what WordPress was, and I applied for it anyway. After reading the description, which it sounded basically like just a basic web developer job, so I decided to apply anyway, and during the full phone call, I was completely upfront, or during the interview, I was completely upfront about my lack of experience with WordPress. But the job interviewer saw the websites I created, and he was so interested in doing an interview. So once I got there, he asked me questions about like front end and back end stuff. But WordPress, I didn't know at the time, was a lot more basic than coding. Like coding is very technical. There's like a lot you need to learn, and you're not even learning, you're learning it, but then you're like looking everything up at the same time. But with WordPress, it's very basic. You're basically just like moving blocks into space. So me having done a coding boot camp, um basically knew, him asking me questions basically showed that I could learn quickly and adapt. And him seeing my portfolio of Martin side projects, um it basically showed I could learn really quickly WordPress pretty quickly, because the coding bootcamps are very, you're learning a lot and you're moving on. And then I also explicitly said that I would work for free to gain experience, and it demonstrated my like commitment just to work there, which I think the combination of me doing the coding bootcamp, my portfolio, and me saying I would work for free helped me stand out and prove like my worth and dedication to get the job. Um, so that's, I think those 3 things are the main things that helped me get the job, because I knew getting a job is a lot harder with no experience versus me having experience and getting a job later. So those 3 things, showing dedication, helped me get the job. The hiring manager appreciated me being honest and then being proactive, saying I would work for free to get experience, and the company decided to give me a chance based on my enthusiasm, my coding background, and willingness to learn. And then once I was hired, I basically had a week and I self-studied on YouTube, basically just basic things on WordPress, and I did a walkthrough with WordPress. And then once I got there, he basically gave me very basic things to do, and then he gave me a website with very basic things to do on like the second day. And then he basically immediately gave me like a website to work on WordPress that they were working on at the job. and I basically like just learned on the job WordPress. I mean, I was started off going super slow, learning it, but within like a week or two, I became very proficient. Was helping the team, contribute to the team, make websites. Um, just basically, I guess what they suspected would happen because um, coding is a lot harder than WordPress. And the people that are already working there were basically all like business majors, and if they weren't a business major, they didn't have a degree at all, and they just learn basically on the job. So the key takeaways I would give to viewers or people like that want to trying to break in, be honest about your skills, but basically say you're show that you're confident in your ability to learn what you need to learn, and leverage any relevant experience that you have, even from unrelated tech skills. Because all I had was the coding bootcamp, and I didn't have any WordPress experience, and they still hired me. And then offer anything unique that you can give to the job, like willing to work for free if you don't have any experience. That's basically what I did. Me saying I would work for free and my willingness to learn is what basically helped me stand out from others applying for the job, most likely. So if you're trying to break into tech without direct experience, I would not shy away from applying to jobs that you don't have direct experience with, but during an interview, just show that you're willing to learn and adapt to whatever that needs to be done for the job, which I think employers help or appreciate. Um, I think that's yeah, I think that's going to be it for the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.